Thank you so much to my colleague for her incredible courage. I asked her to go last because I get because this is so personal. This is so hard because, as many of my colleagues know, my closest colleagues know, on my very first day of orientation, I got my first death threat. It was a serious one. They took me aside. The FBI had to go to the gentleman's home. I didn't even get sworn in yet, and someone wanted me dead for just existing. More came later, uglier, more violent. One celebrating and writing the New Zealand massacre and hoping that more would come. Another mentioning my dear son, Adam. Mentioning him by name. Each one paralyzed me each time. So what happened on January 6th, all I could do was thank Allah that I wasn't here. I felt overwhelming relief, and I feel bad for Alexandria, so many of my colleagues that were here. But as I saw it, I thought to myself, thank God I am not there. I saw the images that they didn't get to see until later. My team and I decided at that point we'd keep the death threats away. We'd try to report them, document them, to keep them away from me, because it just paralyzed me, and all I wanted to do was come here and serve the people that raised me, the people that told my mother, who only had 8th grade education, that she deserves human dignity, people that believed in me. And so it's hard. It's hard when my 7 brothers and 6 sisters beg me to get protection, many urging me to get a gun for the first time. And I have to tell you, the trauma from just being here, existing as a Muslimah, is so hard. But imagine my team, which I lovingly just adore. They are diverse. I have LGBTQ staff. I have a beautiful Muslimah that wears her hijab proudly in the halls. I have Black women that are so proud to be here to serve their country. And I worry every day for their lives because of this rhetoric. I never thought that they would feel unsafe here. And so I ask my colleagues to please try not to dehumanize what's happening. This is real. And you know, many of our residents, from the shootings in Charlottesville to the massacre at the synagogue, all of it is led by hate rhetoric like this. And so I urge my colleagues to please take what happened on January 6th seriously. It will lead to more death, and we can do better. We must do better. Thank you.
Lastly, I'd like to close speaking to the individuals, some of the individuals that have already been mentioned, and some of the folks that have already been mentioned in prior remarks. Our staff, our Capitol Police, our House clerks, we thank you. We know how many of you were put in the line of danger because of the job that you have. We know and felt how many staffers were willing to put themselves on the line in order to protect the members that they serve alongside. And that is a weight that no one should have to carry. And so we thank you. To our House clerks, we thank you. To every single staff member of the United States Congress, we thank you. To our food service workers, we thank you. To our custodial workers, sweeping up the glass on the floor shattered by white supremacists, cleaning up after their mess, there is not enough ways to say thank you. We thank you. To our Capitol Police, who are willing to defend us, we thank you. And again, to our staffers, we thank you. I would be remiss if I did not specifically thank my staffer right here to my left, Gerardo Bonilla Chavez, who was with me on the day of the attack and who did everything he could to protect me. I want his community to know that he is a hero. I want his parents and his family to know that he's a hero. Our staff already know that he's a hero. And I believe he's a hero too. And I know it's not just him, he'll be the first one to say that. But to every one of our house clerks, we thank you. To our Capitol Police, we thank you. To our food service workers, our custodial workers, every person here that was standing to fight for our democracy, we thank you. And with that, Madam Speaker, I yield my time.